Women in abusive relationships need to run. Now, this is a video that's mostly directed towards women, but of course, men, you can watch as well, and any tips that you get, you can also apply it if you're in a similar situation as a man. But for all you women watching this video, right, this is mostly directed at y'all. This is something that I see too many women do, and y'all need to understand is that y'all gotta stop doing this. Women, a lot of y'all be in abusive relationships and y'all continue to stay in it. Y'all need to get out and run. You need to stop giving these men, because this is something that I see with too many women that a lot of y'all oftentimes do. Y'all give too many of these men chances. These men be abusing y'all verbally, cursing you out, calling you guys all types of names. You see what the rappers will often call women in music videos. They be calling them the B word, the H word, all these different degrading names. Some of these men, they be telling you guys this to your face. And these are your so-called partners. Your so-called future husband. This the guy you plan to have kids with? Like what? They be verbally abusing y'all. And then what makes it worse is that a lot of them be physically abusing y'all. They be putting hands on y'all. Giving some of y'all black eyes. Broken jaws. Busted teeth. Y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all gotta stop giving too many of these men chances. Cause the problem with too many women that I see with y'all, a lot of y'all, is that y'all give too many of these men chances. A man who really loves you is not gonna keep putting hands on you. Y'all keep giving these men chances. And they keep beating y'all and beating y'all and beating y'all. And the sad thing is, some of y'all don't like to hear this because y'all be claiming, oh, this guy loves you and all that. Listen, there's gonna come a point to where this man, if he keeps beating you, if he keeps abusing you, there's gonna come a point to where he might end up taking you out. He might end up taking your life. I've seen too many stories about this recently. I've seen too many stories about this in the past month. See a story about a woman, a vice mayor in Florida, her own husband took her out. See a story about the man in Louisiana, him and his wife or whoever he was with, they had an argument. He abused the woman. I think he shot the woman. That he shot 8 of his kids. Seen a story like this a couple weeks ago in Virginia. What, the ex-lieutenant or something shot his wife, and they were on the verge of getting divorced. I seen a story like this in Jersey, I believe a few weeks ago. A woman was on her way to work. She was a nurse. Her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, whatever, he pulls up in the parking lot and shoots her and takes her out. Then he takes himself out. Y'all need to understand, y'all need to get closer to God so that the Most High God can increase your discernment. You need strong discernment in these days and times, for both men and women, but like I said, this video is directed towards women. Y'all need strong discernment in these days and times because y'all began with some of these men, and some of these men have evil spirits inside of them. Some of them have a demons of murder, a demons of anger, demons of lust. And then y'all get with these men, you be wondering why why y'all all of a sudden having so many issues. The man that don't have deliverance, he not delivered. He still got evil spirits inside of him. You get with the man who got a demon of murder, a demon of rage, a demon of anger, a demon of lust. Of course you're gonna have problems. Of course. Some of y'all be looking at these men, you just be looking at their looks. Some of y'all be talking about, oh, he tall. Oh, he look like this, he look like that. But guess what? There's more to it than that. You better look at that man's spirit, you better look at that man's character. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all women, y'all just be going by physical looks. Y'all just be going by outside appearance. Y'all be going by, oh, this guy, he tall. He probably got muscle. Some of y'all probably find him physically attractive. Y'all begin with some of these men. Y'all just be looking at physical appearance. Y'all don't be paying attention to his spirit. The sad thing is, some of y'all be seeing red flags with some of these men. Some of y'all be seeing red flags with some of these men early on when you get to know them. Early on, as soon as the relationship starts. And y'all just ignore it. Y'all just brush it off. Be very careful you brush off. Because the very thing that you brush off, it might end up turning to something worse down the line. If you first start off with this man and he verbally abusive and he starts to put his hands on you, gets touchy when you guys have a little argument and all that, just remember that small little touch, that small little slap could turn into him pulling a gun on you one day. Could turn into him pulling a knife on you one day. And could turn into him even physically making fists and balling it up and going, raining down punches on you. Understand this, y'all. You women watching this, y'all gotta stop giving too many these guys chances. These guys be abusing. You be giving them 2 chances, 3 chances, 4 chances, 5 chances. Some of y'all be on your 10th chance. Y'all be giving them over 10 chances. I remember it was like a few years ago. I was in church, right? There was this woman. She ran into church, in our church, asking for help, right? So at first we didn't know what was going on. She said, I guess her guy or her boyfriend was coming after her to do something to her. So we had to end up locking the door. Cause the guy looked like he was about to try to come in the church with something. We didn't know if he had a weapon or not. So long story short, we ended up calling police. The police asked if they want to file charges against the boyfriend. And the woman says no. And we're over here looking at this woman like, what? You see, y'all be giving some of these guys chances. And then when y'all got the solution to get out and get help, a lot of y'all don't want to. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he would never do this to me. Oh, he would never do that to me. Yeah, there's a lot of women who said that. And they end up getting hurt, or a lot of them are 6 feet under. Be very careful. Y'all women who are in abusive relationships, y'all with these guys who abusing you physically, verbally, there's going to come a point that you need to get out. You need to run. Whatever you gotta do. If this is a guy to where he's very abusive, he finds out you try to cheat on you try to move out on him and all that, you might need to do this quietly. Because if he finds out you try to move out on him, he might become upset and you even know, God forbid, what he might do, especially if y'all live together. Y'all need to run, get out, move quietly if you have to. If the guy at work and you gotta get up and move him off the night or move when he at work, or do what you gotta do. If you gotta stay with a family member, do what you gotta do. But you better be very cautious and take heed and take warning, because a lot of y'all be giving these guys the benefit of the doubt. Y'all be giving the benefit of the doubt till it comes that time. And that demon of murder, that demon of anger comes out. That evil spirit manifests. Next he trying to take your head off. Understand this, y'all. Stop playing with your life. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Satan will use the very person that you talk about you're in a relationship with to try and take you out. Because some of y'all know the men y'all with are not real men of God. Some of y'all be knowing these men got evil spirits. Some of y'all be seeing that these men. Some of y'all know these men be in the streets, gang members and all that, going out robbing people, shooting people. And yet you think that demon that's inside him won't come and do that to you? And he has no problem doing it to other people? What? Seen a story in North Carolina, last month or something? A woman came from Sunday service or Easter service, her own husband took her out. And the woman was a pastor. Y'all probably seen the story. Y'all gotta understand. Woman, y'all gotta run. Stop. Do not give these men too many chances, because it's gonna end up hurting a lot of y'all. Y'all need to run. Move out behind the guy's back if you have to. Move quietly if you have to. Because I've seen too many cases where it oftentimes ends up deadly. Move out. Because the majority of y'all not even married to guys. So moving out not even no issue for y'all. Some of y'all be living in deep sin with these guys. These guys leading y'all to hell. They're head of the household. And y'all be allowing them to lead you to hell. Allowing them to have you in fornication, all these different sins. And sexual immorality, and you guys not even married. Y'all who are not married, he ain't make no commitment to y'all. Y'all not married. He not about marriage. Get away from that guy. Y'all are not married. What are y'all doing in that abusive relationship? Run. Get out. Balance. Get out, because that guy might end up doing real damage to you one day. Move out behind his back if you have to. Change your number if you have to. But I'm just being honest, y'all, because I understand this, because I got a woman in my family, and God bless God bless me, or God spurred my life. In the future, God bless me on wife. I might end up having a daughter. So I'm not just doing this just to he's just trying to appeal to women and all that. No, I understand this because I'm looking at real situations. I'm looking at real life situations, And it's something that I see too many women do. Y'all give these demonic men, 'cause a lot of these men be demonic, y'all with. These men be over here, gang members in the streets, drug dealing, love fighting, love shooting people, love violence, and y'all be giving these men a chance. Y'all act like y'all are dating the deacon from church. Y'all act like y'all are dating the pastor or prophet. A lot of y'all know some of the men you're with are not mentally there, and y'all be giving them a chance. Take heed, y'all, because y'all, a lot of y'all don't like to take heed. Y'all think y'all know what you're doing. I see a lot of young women, they think that they know what they're doing, and oftentimes these guys they with end up doing real harm to them, and end up doing them real dirty. Be smart, y'all, because the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And guess what? He'll send men your way as a woman to try and destroy you. Same thing as you're a man as well, but like I said, this video is for women. He will send men your way to try and destroy you, to try and ruin you, to try and stop you from achieving your goals, your God-given dreams, to try to slow you down in your purpose. Be very careful, y'all, because the devil, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And unfortunately, Satan has used a lot of men to destroy a lot of women. Be wise, be smart, y'all. Stop giving so many of these men chances and use your discernment. If you feel something is off and you're getting ready to know somebody, oftentimes that's the Holy Spirit warning you. Go, bounce out. Because God be warning so many of y'all and y'all don't be listening to God's warning. Some of y'all think you know it all. And that's the problem with too many people in this generation. They think they know it all. Listen, be very careful. Be very wise, because that very man that some of y'all with, some of them got some evil spirits inside of them. Stay on the lookout, y'all, because the devil, he's trying to destroy as many people in these last days. Woman, you're in an abusive relationship, you better get out before it's too late. Because unfortunately, there's been many women to where they didn't even get the chance to make it out. Or they tried to get out, and unfortunately, they end up losing in the process. Try to catch certain things from the beginning. Do not ignore red flags from the beginning, because that could stop you from getting into a situation that might lead you into your demise.